mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Good to the people. Shouts out, thank you guys for joining for another week of the Urban X podcast. I'm Malcolm, this is the Black Dot.
Live in the building.
Live in the building. What's good, everybody?
What's popping? What's making it do what it do?
How was your weekend, sir?
Weekend was good. It was eventful. It was colorful. Got out, did some dining.
Okay.
Went to a nice little restaurant, me and my wife.
Okay.
Checked out some things. And then Eli took us out to eat on Saturday.
Oh, check him out.
And Eli got bread. You know what I'm saying?
Check him out.
Now, Eli got bread, so he took me and Mom's out. Other than that, the weekend was good. As you can see, we got the NFT.
Yeah.
In the building. It's finally here.
Yes, it looks good.
And more importantly, the NFTs are up for sale.
Okay.
Right? So that only means one thing. That means we got a lottery coming.
Yes, we do.
Right? We got a lottery coming. As you know, the first 100 people who purchase the book, their name gets thrown into a lottery.
Yeah.
Not only do they win, not this one, this is my personal one. A beautiful display, looks exactly like this. Something you can put on your desktop, something where you can display, has the album cover, some other things. You actually get the NFT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that NFT comes with a digital version of the book,
Right.
a couple of still photos, and the NFT that is narrated of that particular element
Right.
by the Black Dot himself.
That's tough, man.
And that is valued
That is.
at $500.
Okay.
Not including what this is valued
Right.
for.
Okay.
So for your $50, you know what I'm saying, donation, you in the game. And it's cool if you're not into NFTs and all that yet, because this could be your intro into it. So whoever wins, by the way, we'll do the lottery next Monday.
Next Monday, okay. We'll do it live for you
We'll
guys.
do it live. We'll get one of those things. We'll spin the wheel live. You get to see it in real time. And whoever wins, this will go out to you immediately.
Okay.
The winner will have to already have like a crypto account. But you can open one with $5 or something. And I will gift the NFT to you. I will put this in a beautiful box and send it to you with a certificate of authenticity, which you know what I'm saying, that it's all yours. And it's in the building.
Very proud of you. That's dope.
Yes.
Very proud.
Because this wasn't supposed to show up until like the 15th of
Right.
August.
Yeah, I remember.
So when it showed up a little early, I was highly impressed.
Yeah, I remember.
I was highly impressed. So how was your weekend?
Oh man, my weekend was rough.
Oh,
man.
you doing some home repairs?
Yeah,
yes.
home repairs, and I thought I was more handy than I actually am.
Oh, okay.
And it was a rough one, man.
You measure twice, you cut once. That's what they say.
It was bad.
And that's a metaphorical term.
Yeah.
You measure twice, you cut once.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm the type who'll just go, you know what? Just cut that. And then it don't fit, don't work. And I'm the type who, if I take something apart and put it back together, there's going to be some extra screws around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, as long as it works.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So I had to, take a break this week. I'll try to attack it next week again.
Okay.
But last weekend wasn't it.
All right.
Wasn't it. So let's get to it. Shouts out to everybody in the chat.
Let's do some of that.
I see Philly, Hampton, VA, Cleveland. Y'all got a lot going on.
Yeah, Richmond, VA is in the building. Appreciate y'all.
Norfolk, VA.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, Queens. Shouts out.
Absolutely. New York is in the building.
Of course. Cali.
Appreciate your ATL in the building. Baltimore, Wisconsin.
Ohio's in here
the
thick,
building.
man. Columbus. Got Cincinnati.
Harlem on the rise. We don't want no problem with them guys. Louisiana. You heard? Jersey.
Wisconsin.
Woo.
Okay, shouts out to you guys. And thank you, Kevin Macon. Thank you.
We appreciate
We
you.
appreciate you for the super chat. And BX and Harlem in here. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, as a result of, well, not as a result of, because nothing happened, but we were one of the first people to talk about Andrew Cuomo and this whole nursing home scandal.
Yes.
And this was like at the height of the pandemic, and we spoke about it like last summer, like real early, and because everybody was drinking the Andrew Cuomo Kool-Aid, like especially here in New York, everybody was like, yo, he should run for president. This guy, oh my goodness, like without him, he's leading us. And then some stories came out, like very, very low-key stories came out that he was underreporting the deaths that took place at the nursing homes as a result of his moves of putting, positive, people with elderlies.
Yes.
Actual dead people in the same room.
Yes.
Elderly people.
Yes.
It was a mess. So I thought that justice would be served as a result of this because more people got on it. But at the same time, these sexual assault allegations came out at the same time.
Right, and I spoke about that. Yes.
Yeah, we spoke about that, and that seemed to be done purposely because the nursing home story seemed to go to the wayside.
Yes.
People stopped really talking about it, and it only became about this sexual assault. I guess it's a sexier, no pun intended, but it's a sexier topic. Along with, because, the Me Too movement, all these things. And then as he was doing that, he was opening up New York at the same time.
At the same exact time.
Yes. So
Yes.
people kind of were forgiving. And it just came out yesterday that the Department of Justice, they're not going to investigate these nursing home deaths. So he went on his press conference today, basically did a victory lap around everybody, and said the only reason why this was a thing, it was because Trump and his administration made it political. It was cruel and political, and it was no validity to it. And it was only he actually said this. It was only in blue states.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys remember, at the height of this, we were talking about how every state were playing games against each other, and we, the people, were the cannon fodder around this. So what I mean was, Democratic states were trying to lock us down, and Republican states were mostly the ones open, and then they kept trying to make it seem like, well, more people are dying in Republican states and things like that. And these nursing home allegations, they're not just in New York. They're actually in a few different other states who coincidentally happen to be Democratic states.
Wow. Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it is a travesty that they're not even investigating this stuff, because a lot of old people died to pump up numbers to make what was happening seem more and more dire, and for political gain. At the end of the day,
Yes.
to get Trump out of office, to be honest with you.
Yes.
A lot of these things happen to get Trump out of office, and it's sad, actually.
It's very sad. And I said when the sexual allegations came out against Cuomo, he was relieved. He would much rather have to deal with the sexual allegations than have to deal with crimes against humanity. You know what I mean? Because he can go to jail for a very long time, where the other ones are more hearsay. He say, she say. Hearsay. He can maybe beat it with a good lawyer. And what they did to the elderly in New York City in particular, but around the country, is a travesty.
Yeah.
It really is. And I think the reason that the Department of Justice under Biden's watch will not pursue it is because it will bankrupt NYC. It would literally bankrupt NYC when that many family members come up with these cases showing and proving that there was malpractice on the attempt of the governor. Yeah. And because this was a crisis of sorts that had never been seen before, and how you respond to that crisis, the world is watching. And for them to tuck these bodies away in nursing homes where the elderly are the most prone to infectious diseases and their immune systems are already compromised, he wound up killing 2 and 3 birds with one stone by, knocking off the elderly, which I went on I pulled my shoulder out when this whole thing started and said, I think this whole process is about getting rid of the elderly because of Social Security or among other things, or what we call the useless eaters. And now it's trickling down to each and every one of us. They are, as we continue to, discuss this, put a squeeze.
Oh my gosh.
On everybody. This squeeze is coming with the ones who took the candy versus those who didn't take the candy. And some of the logic makes no sense. I took the candy, I should be good. Yeah. But now I feel threatened because those who didn't take the candy can give it to me, but I already took the candy. Yeah. It's a weird thing that they're playing in front of the people with a straight face. Yeah. You took the candy, but you still got to wear your mask because you're not really protected.
Yeah, and we need everybody else, but it won't work unless y'all get it. Which is
the most bizarre thing,
odd, man.
And I always tell you, I am a master of common sense. That's it. Yeah. Nothing extra. I start with common sense before I go into my bag. Yeah. Now, if it ain't making common sense, that will trigger another part of me to go into. If you can play the X-Files music in your head, that's when I go into my zone and start saying, okay, something ain't right here. But let's always start with common sense and just ask yourself, does that make any sense? And now they're blaming the people who did not take the candy for the new spike in all the cases, which is just a real bizarre thing. And Cuomo just said, we need to get people in cars. Please play this.
I'll play it for you guys. I'll play it for you guys.
He said this. I'm like, jeez.
It's a little, it's a little alarming.
This is, and this is what's going on here.
Hold on.
Get in those communities.
Hold on.
And we have to get in those communities, and we have to knock on those doors, and we have to convince people and put them in a car and drive them and get that vaccine in their arm.
Oh. With a straight face.
That is the mission.
Oh, gosh.
Right? That's the mission here in New York City and in other places. So I'm just a little taken back because this is about to turn up once again, all by design.
Yes. Also, earlier today, California announced that all state workers have mandated to get the candy by mid-September or face losing their job. Now, when we talk about when these new policies come out, we always say, it depends on what state says it. Like, the bigger states with bigger populations, when they go first, you can see the trickle down. So then, a few hours after that, New York mayor said the same thing. Now, firefighters, police officers, and if they don't get it, they risk. They don't risk. Well, they will have to get weekly testing. So they're going to make it very uncomfortable for you to not get it. My only thing is,
Isn't that a form of discrimination?
Absolutely, but
Okay.
what they're doing is they're doing everything to circumvent the laws that they wrote. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's hard to try to use something that they created against them as a trump card. Like, yo, look, you can't do that. So what's happening is, like I said, they're trying to make it very uncomfortable to They're trying to make it very uncomfortable to not get it. You get what I mean?
Yes.
And we got some weirdos in the chat. Yeah, and then what was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
Are you just making it sound they're making it very uncomfortable?
Yeah, it's getting very bad out here. But this is what I wanted to say. I don't know if y'all remember, but like a few months ago, it was a big talk about a labor shortage.
Yes.
Right? And remember, that was a big talk. It was like all of a sudden, nobody wants to work. Millennials don't want to work. Everybody is, getting unemployment, and then like nobody wants to work and things like that. So these companies risk losing more than half of their workforce by them forcing them to get something they want. And I'm curious to see what the plan will be after that.
Well, the first of all, power to the people.
Yeah.
So if the people just decided, if 10,000 workers in LA said, no, we're not coming into the hospital. We're not. It would literally shut the hospital down overnight.
Right.
Right. So they're banking on your ability or inability to form Voltron and shut them down. So they want to isolate you so that you can begin thinking about your personal bills and your personal issues, which will supersede all of the other things that take place. When in reality, if 10,000 of the workers just walked out, what are you going to do?
Right, yeah.
Right? You would have to roll back that nonsense. So these are scare tactics, and I might say very active scare tactics to make people do things that they do not want to do. We are at the precipice now, young man. Mm-hmm. We are at the precipice of a monumental moment in our history here in this country.
Which sounds crazy because it feels like we've said that like 4 times in the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now it seems like this is it. This is where you're going to have to draw the line because they keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
They're pushing forward and forward and forward because it's weird. They seem to want everybody, and then they looking at you sideways when you go, hold up. But dude, I'm from the hood. And if I keep asking you to drink this, and I keep drink it.
Yeah.
Yo, son, come on, drink it. He drank it, drink it. You immediately go, yo, why are you pressing me?
I give you $5 if you drink it.
I give you $5 if you drink it. I give you a donut if you drink it. So this is where we are. So we know, just using common sense, that their aggression to make you take this candy is for something far more sinister than most people would like to understand or grasp. Yeah. Unless you think all of a sudden they care for you. Mm-hmm. Like the flu has been out. People need insulin. They've never said we will pay you to take your insulin or take the flu. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we need you at all cost. We're running billion-dollar campaigns. We're pulling out athletes. We're doing celebrities. We're doing $1 million giveaways. We're giving away donuts. We're giving away weed. We're giving away gun. We're giving away, man, we'll give you our kids.
Yeah.
So obviously, the intuitiveness and common sense in me says something is just not right. And if they are able to accomplish this at the goals in which they are attempting to do so, the world as we know it will never be the same. I don't know how else to explain that.
Yeah.
I've never seen this type of aggression. And people say, well, we've taken candy in the past. Yeah, but I've never been bribed to take it.
That too.
It's always been, okay, I'll get around to it, all right, here. I've never seen, and this is just me keeping it a beam with you, this level of all-out assault from the top all the way down to the bottom of forcing me to take something that I do not want to take.
And also because somebody mentioned Tuskegee Part 2, that just reminded me. So I saw Roland Martin on his show. He was talking to somebody, and what they did was they basically said, well, people keep talking about the Tuskegee experiment, but how we're taught is not how it happened, and they're trying to not reframe what happened, but they're trying to downplay it.
Right.
As a form of, you stupid Negroes, y'all are using like pseudo information, y'all just need to go get it. Our black people, our black activists, our black pundits, they have sold us out a long time ago.
They have. And I told you this moment would come. I said the moment will be clear. When you see an athlete, an artist, a rapper, and people coming out and telling you to do something that in your spirit is wrong. It's sort of like in The Godfather.
Yeah.
When he told him whoever sets up the meeting
Yep.
is the culprit.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So we are now in a situation where you're seeing people with straight faces. And we told you that's why idol celebrity or idol worship was very dangerous, because they afford these artists this type of luxury for a specific purpose of, like, now when they need them to cash. And when every now and then when one of them, like LeBron James, goes against that grain for whatever reason, that's a monkey wrench in the program. And then they got to bring Stephen A. Smith out to literally call him out to say you are not in line or up to code with what we need to do.
I'm telling you, talking about LeBron, like, I don't think he even wanted to be in the playoffs that long.
No, he didn't have, his spirit didn't look like, he didn't have that 0 dark 30.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I think because the longer he'd have been in it, and this is probably like all time, but the longer he'd have been in it, the more the questions would have came up. Like, they just questioned Dak Prescott the other day.
Yes.
And Dak said something like, I think that's a violation of HIPAA to that. And then people going, well, it's not a violation of HIPAA because HIPAA is, a medical official releasing your stuff. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even though, like, you're not supposed to ask somebody. So,
you're not supposed to ask people personal medical questions.
Anyway, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So just pay attention to that. You know what I mean? I think, like you said, I think the squeeze is definitely coming. By the fall, who knows?
Yes.
Who knows?
And as we segue into that, there were 2 NFL coaches, because the NFL has put their squeeze on. And if you did not take the candy, they're running you through a series of problems to make life uncomfortable for you. But they have a union.
But also, what's also interesting, I want people to kind of pay attention to. There are news corporations, Republicans that were vehemently against it. Now they're not.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So now, like you said, the orders have come from all the way from the top.
Absolutely.
And you have to pay attention to that as well. So again, people who you've kind of gotten behind, like, yo, maybe he's all right. Maybe, maybe this person is for the people. You kind of have to just pay attention to as well, because the squeeze is on. Like, they're about to, make it, like they said, an easy choice between your job, your livelihood, or this.
Yes, and this guy Dennison from the Minnesota Vikings was a coach.
I think he was a running back coach.
Yeah, and he decided to quit. See, because he doesn't have a union. Anything the NFL says for its employees, it's mandatory. But the players, it's mandatory-ish. Right. Meaning because you have a union and you have legally, ways to avoid. But what they can do is make the environment. Watch this. I've never seen this in my entire life. They're making the environment for naturally healthy people who have the immune system to fight off. They're making you a criminal. Process that. You are the bad guy, not the person who took something that was foreign. Not them.
Yeah.
Where the possibilities could be anywhere. You. It's an all-out assault, really, against holistic principles, health, and all of those kind of things. This is a really, really bizarre thing going on here. where you're gonna feel so inadequate
Yes.
as a person who's fought your entire life to eat right. That don't mean nothing now. You could be eating right, you've exercised, you meditated, drinking your green juice, yoga, and all of those things that you do mean absolutely nothing now because you are a threat to those who are already protected. I'm going to say that again. Supposedly, you are now a threat to those who are already protected. It is the most bizarre thing I think I've ever seen.
Also, another story that kind of went under the radar. The CDC has sent out directions on how to, I guess, test for the virus.
Okay.
Now, because apparently the PCR test that's been used all 2020 up to this point to detect, the numbers and things like that has been set on the wrong, I guess, frequency. Wrong frequency or whatever.
Yes.
To where it was detecting everything.
Yeah, but the owner of the test, he said that.
Yeah.
He said this test should be at, let's say, 17 cycles. Right?
And it was at 35.
And they moved it up, but when did they move it up to 35?
No, they had it at 35 all of 2020, and the day that they brought it down to where it was supposed to go, January 20th, 2021, when Biden took the helm. That is how you lie with statistics, people. Okay?
So the minute he came in, they dialed it back.
Right.
And that gives off the impression that now we're getting better.
Right.
Less cases. Now that I've taken office, we are better.
Yes.
The numbers are suggesting my leadership, me and Kamala, our leadership has led to a change. This is all a joke. It's all a joke. So they had that piece set on 35 cycles. That means that's why when money tested the mango, it showed up. Boom, mango. When they tested the cow had it. All of this stuff, because if you place it that high up, anything and everything is going to change.
Yeah. So, and then I was gonna say something regarding the test as well. I was gonna say something else. I keep losing my trains though because I'm watching the chat as well. Oh, what about that guy who the white guy named Phil Valentine?
Yes.
Did you peep that?
I peeped that. Some radio host guy, because people started sending me text messages.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up with Phil and this and that? And I'm like, huh? Because I had just spoke to Phil.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had just spoke to him, and I'm like, that'd be interesting. So there's a white guy named Phil Valentine who, he's succumbed to his... He hasn't succumbed, but now he was totally against vaccines, but that could be some kind of code.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, that bugged me out.
We got to put a halo of protection around Phil.
I was like, what the hell is that?
Our Phil.
Yes, our Phil.
You know what I'm saying? Put that halo of protection around him to make sure that he's going to be good.
Yeah, so keep an eye out on these numbers, because I think personally, you know how in battle rap, if you go first, like, your round has to sound different if you to go second, right? Mm-hmm. So if you remember, guys, leading all the way up to the election, when Trump said Operation Warp Speed, we getting these candy things out at a record, we have to. Every Democrat, every Democratic station, every Democratic activist, everybody was skeptical about it. Mm-hmm. Everybody. This is rushed. I'm not...
right. They was
you can look up Joe Biden's tweets. You can look up Kamala Harris's tweets.
Right.
Everybody was skeptical about it.
They kept saying this is way too fast.
Exactly. Now that they won, obviously... They thought they would be having to give Trump the credit for it. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
If he won, there would be a death counter for people who took it on the side of CNN.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So now that they won, like, they obviously pivoted their position to where it's like, yeah, take it. So this whole thing checks way too many boxes. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
It checks like every single box. Like, you talked about the old folks. It checks 5G stuff. It checks, just people getting it. It checks.
Because what was brought to my attention, and I might add, you can't put a patent on anything natural.
Right.
Anything that's out of nature. That's why they couldn't put a patent on weed and things, because these things come from nature.
Right.
That's why they're always making a synthetic version of things, because they can put a patent on it. They can never put a patent on your DNA either. Mm-hmm. It's your DNA. Unless you are injected with something foreign that changes the molecular structure of your DNA.
Right.
And as a result of that, your DNA now becomes something different. Is it possible that you could be owned by Big Pharma now? You literally could be owned by Big Pharma now.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. I'm not going to pull my shoulder way out, but I received some information that just spoke on the importance of patents and spoke on the importance of why are they so adamant about you having this candy? Why? Since when these people care about your health on something, let's go back to the original, that has a 97% recovery rate. And Malcolm, I got one more question before we go to commercial break.
Okay.
What happened to the flu?
Oh, apparently, again, it was, this test was catching the flu as well. And then calling it the virus. That's why it disappeared.
Oh, so that's how they did that.
Yeah.
So it's all under one, sort of like when HIV came out.
Yeah.
It began to have so many different determinations of what it was, and we could sweep it all up into here for government funding and for political goobage.
Exactly.
Guys, we hate having to have these conversations, but they are big conversations that need to be had, because they are now, it's the amount of people who haven't taken the candy is in the hundreds of millions.
It gotta be. And the fact that they, keep threatening to shut everything back down. And me personally, I don't know where everybody else, like everybody else's state, city, I don't see New York being shut down to the capacity of it at the same time as like last year. Last year, New York was a ghost town.
Yes.
March, April, May, like it was ghost town outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now people have been out for a year and change, and you're gonna tell them to go back in? It's not gonna happen.
Yes.
It's not. Like people are just gonna get out of here. Like leave the liquor store open. Me and my people's outside. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And then again, I'm always asking you, my brothers and sisters, to gauge your community. Step out and always be in tune with your community. What around you? What do you see when you see the people? Do you see fear? Do you see people people are moving on with their lives? And remember, all is mental. So they're trying to put a hack in with fear, a level of fear that's so great that if you listen to them, the world is coming to an end. And then they'll be like, we got 500 new cases.
Yeah, and also, you have to. I've always said social media is not real life, right? And that's for a bunch of different reasons. But
yes,
pay attention. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Instagram, pay attention to the comments when like one of these stories come out, and then you just see like
what appears to be a random
generic white dude say, "Yeah, we need to shut it down because all these people that don't got the candy is all bots,
all robots."
Because again, like you said, just go outside and people are not like this. When you see stuff online like Lil Nas X, we'll probably talk about him in the after show. I don't feel like talking about him because that's beating a dead horse. But
yeah,
when you see people supporting Lil Nas X, right? And then you just say, yo, where are we in the world? But then you talk to a woman like face to face. She's not with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talk to someone, they're not with that. They're really not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but yet when you online, you hear what appears to be
support,
yeah, like overwhelming support, and you're going, either something is wrong with them or there's something wrong with me.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And you sit there and you begin to question your common sense, your intuitiveness, your spiritual foundation. Like, am I losing it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When all in all, it was artificial intelligence trying to sway your opinion, because at the end of the day, it's all mental. So all of the algorithms and bots are trying to mentally get you to lock into something that ain't real.
Right.
So if we say the numbers are astonishing, people are dropping dead, and you begin to believe that, you know what happens, right? People start dropping dead. because you have the power to manifest this whole realm. Let's have a little fun tonight with this shit. This whole realm is about manipulating energy into matter and making it do what it do and what you want to do. The problem is you, not you, don't believe you have the power to manifest and be the magician that you're supposed to be. So you are used, your energy is congealed into a portion of people who are just cannon fodder, but you still are a battery. Go back to the Matrix, and we're going to use your energy to manifest this reality that we want. Power to the people. All power to the people. That should be the name of the show tonight.
Okay, it will
All
be.
power to the people. Let's go to commercial break.
Yeah, we shall return.
Greetings, family. I'm Kay Brown, the executive chef and owner of Plant-Based Eats. Finally, a dessert you can feel really good about. Check out some of our signature treats on www.pb-eats, that's with a Z.com. Southern 5 flavor pound cake, lemon pound cake, sea salt caramel cookie bars, and everything in between. Our products are all vegan, all of the time. Our desserts are available for shipping and delivery. So come join us for the guiltless pleasure of some of your traditional desserts, but plant-based.
Welcome to The Sacred Tree, featuring our spiral goddess natural hair products inspired by my daughter. At The Sacred Tree, we view our hair as our crown, and it should be treated as such. All of our products are handcrafted with love, from natural organic ingredients packed with essential oils, Ayurvedic herbs, vitamins, and minerals that promotes healthy scalp and stimulates healthy hair growth. Stop by thesacredtree.life and experience our holistic approach to hair care. We have a range of packages to suit your specific hair needs. We also offer customized self-affirmation portraits, handcrafted custom jewelry, and fitness apparel, Operation God Body coming soon. Peace, love, and light, thesacredtree.life.
Check me out, chriskeys.com. I'm worldwide.
Tony Altamirano.
Hi, I'm Gina.
What's up, everybody? I'm Win Vu, award-winning remixer.
I'm an artist.
Hi, my name's Justina Bethel.
Hi, I'm Mike Bowen from Denton, Texas. How you doing? This is Tom Cup from Music by Tom Cups. Check out Samuel E. Archer's book, Hybrid Executive. We are in the business, and here's how you can be a better business person because you're running your business.
You can find my music at JustinaBeth_EL on Instagram or JustinaBethel.com, and I am a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive, just like you.
Follow me at Koya Music, and I'm also a hybrid executive.
I'm worldwide, baby, but just know I'm a hybrid executive. That's all you need to know, baby.
Get on upbeat.
Check out my music, MikeBowen.com. I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Shanell, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self, just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
I done got sober since it sound right. really wanna be cool. I don't mind being lukewarm. The life we know is based on a lie. You see the true form is painful. Find an angle or find an angel. The way you see me light up the sky, it star spangled. If it don't change, you see it as a small setback. If I give grades, you all left back. Take a large step back, like James Harden let off 3 wet that. Beat your buzz, I make your whole budget freeze, check that. Temperature, innovator, my own couture, open doors, transform that shit, now it's a jar. So when I say I'm coming through, it's many more. Set up shop here, quicker than the internet store. I do the chores, at my domain, there's no names, my heart like cocaine.
Back.
And we are back. We thank you for hanging in here with us.
Yeah, shouts out to the chat. Shouts out to the people listening right now in their cars. And stuff like
shout
that.
out to these black-owned businesses.
Yeah, shouts out to these black-owned
Sacred Tree.
businesses.
It's got it going on.
Yes.
I've been meaning to buy a piece, so I'm going to look into it. I saw a guy just now with a piece.
Mm-hmm.
He had no shirt on. He had like the 6-pack.
Yeah.
My shit ain't going to look like that. My piece, the chain is going to rock it. Then it's going to come out and shit on some Buddha shit. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure. Because now they got mannequins now. When you go in the store,
Yeah.
they got some of these mannequins that look like real dudes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't look like that no more. So I want a mannequin. So I'm going to get a piece. Shout out to the Hybrid Executives.
Yes, somebody asked in the chat what the Hybrid Executive is. Go on their website.
Go on the website,
Everything-
find out what they do and how they work with independent artists to show you the business, to show you how to retain your rights, and show you how to stay in control of your intellectual property.
Because once you do that, then it's easy to become uncancelable.
And there you go.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So, and the next, I guess we can talk about Dababy.
Yes.
Because he's at Rolling Loud, this weekend in Miami. Big concert. It's like first major concert that, rappers have been out for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Last one was canceled last year, obviously. But he got on stage, and what rappers do. They just start going off the cuff.
You start getting in the moment.
Getting in the moment. And he got in the moment. He said some things that people deemed homophobic, right? If you don't got AIDS, put your phone up in the air, put your lap in the air. If you're a man, you're not out here sucking dick in the parking lot, put your phone up in the air, boom, boom, stuff like that. And then he actually doubled down on it.
Oh, he doubled down?
He doubled down. He said, well, my fans, he said, even if you're gay, you're not one of these gay.
He did.
Yeah.
Like when people pressed him about it.
Yeah.
He said, whoa, I got gay fans. He said it was a dude in an altar top in front.
Yeah.
He was singing all the songs with me. And then he said, because the gay dudes I know, or something to that effect.
They're not nasty
They're
junkies.
not nasty parking lot dudes.
Yeah.
They can go to a 5-star hotel. This is the baby. This is what he's saying.
Yes, I don't know. Like if people thought they was gonna get like a real intellectual response from him. So we've seen him smack a woman on camera.
Yeah,
and then defend it and just like, oh,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who allegedly shot 2 people apparently.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna give you an intellectual answer on why that's homophobic or whatever?
And so T.I.
Yes.
Came to his defense in the essence that if we can support Lil Nas,
yes,
and his endeavors of creativity, or whatever that is, then Dababy should be able to say whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And to a certain degree, I agree. You know what I mean? But in this day and time, there's so much this cancellation going on. There's so much you got to watch what you say because of, the alphabet mafia. And it's very, very strange times, man. Very, very strange times.
Yes. But what I will say is T.I., he kind of jumped out the window because of all the sexual assault stuff he has going on.
Right.
He kind of jumped out the window because somebody could just go, whoa.
Yeah, true.
I know what I ain't think it is. You know what I'm saying?
True story.
So I think, but again, I don't care. I don't. Rick Judah, he said he did want us to comment on Lil Nas X because of, and this is why I initially didn't want to say anything. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because we've talked about him 4 times for doing something just like this.
And people ragged us for it.
Right.
People, got on our case for it. So we damn if we do and we damn if we don't.
No. And I'm just talking about the fact that there's people on YouTube who we feel they run the same program.
Yeah.
Rinse, wash, and repeat. That's all he's doing.
Yes.
That's literally all he's doing. The first thing what was the first thing the very first thing he did? I think it was...
That was the Old Time Road, no?
Not the Old Time, like, after that. Like, because that came and went. He said, all right, I'm gay now. Right? Then I gave him a little extra time. And then he did something else.
He did the devil worship thing.
Nah, that was like third. Listen. He did something, right? And then I kind of came and went. Like, he did the Nicki Minaj. He dressed up as like Nicki Minaj for Halloween or something like that. And then he did the devil worship dream, right? So that was like, oh, what the hell? And then he did he tongue kissed the guy on stage.
Yeah.
And then he did this, right? So again, he just rinse, wash, and repeat. And then all he does, right? People get mad online. And then a rapper will say something slick about him, and then he'll go, "Oh, well, you rapped about killing 100 niggas on all of your albums,"
and he's right.
You get what I'm saying?
And see, that's what the point of this that we're not missing, is this is our own bullshit coming back. It is the ping reflection of what we put out is what you get back. So we put out so much filth and so much toxicity in our music and in our culture, it can't get no lower than this now, right? So now it's coming back to avenge its death in a weird way.
Yeah,
and now we have to look at it in its face and deal with it.
But I do say though, he lost this round against Boyce Watkins. I think this battle he lost.
Oh, okay.
Because Boyce Watkins came out and said he's not for gay rights and then he gave his little piece on it. And then he responded and said, well, you don't say nothing to all the rappers that, talk about murdering or talk about having sex with a bunch of women. And Boyce Watkins does. You know what I'm saying? Like
so he played himself.
He played himself with that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He lost that round. And then, but again, with his usual tactic on, and
that's not him.
I think, he has a team doing that. He has a team doing that.
Who are responding because the responses are too clever.
Yeah.
They're too sharp and on point, and his retorts are too in the cut for me to think that somebody who would dance around naked or with a whole bunch of men in a prison cell.
Yo, guys.
I think that's the theme of the new one, yes?
Yeah. Guys. Don't be surprised with what you see come from him.
Right.
Every time things die down, because if you just if you just go by just the music, his music is terrible.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So he's not going to get any buzz off that. He can rap about whatever he wants to sing about, whatever. His videos have to push the envelope more and more and more to where, look, we have naked black men in jail twerking, spreading their ass. Like, where else can you go but him actually having sex with one of them?
Yeah. Absolutely. And when we speak about the wanting of attention being the new form of currency, this is a fix, bro. He got a fix right now. You're talking about him. He's got his fix. And his team, they gather together and go, well, where do you want to take it next?
Mm-hmm.
And it's sort of like, no disrespect to a lot of these women on Instagram who put up an ass shot. They get 600,000 likes from an ass shot. And then when that dies down, they put up another ass shot.
Yeah.
Same ass, right? Different day, different outfit, and they get another feed, and another feed, and another feed. So it's pretty much the same, the concept of getting the energy you need, and all you do is show ass shots. You know what I mean? So his version of showing ass shots as a man is to do what he does.
And it's kind of it's crazy too, because at the BET Awards, he took, he was, I forgot what he was dressing, but it was like super extra.
Yeah.
And then Jack Harlow, who was also in this video, was in a suit, wasn't doing anything. And Tariq Nasheed, he pointed out how they were shown. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
The black man is shown like a clown. The white man is shown in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
And then these two happen to be in the same song together. And then again, black man is wilding out and the white man is with a woman.
And remember, perception is everything.
Don't
get it twisted.
Yeah.
Perception, your visual cortex of this goes down into your subconscious and superconscious minds more than what people telling you something about. So don't ever discount the visual aspect And then, like I told you, in my book, Hip Hop Decoded, which, by the way, is available on all platforms, bookstores, starting this Thursday.
Okay.
Amazon, Borders, wherever books are sold. Target, you can get Hip Hop Decoded.
Online, okay.
Online. Now, obviously, I'm going to have a link on my site. You can buy it directly from me, and I get more of the proceeds. So if you buy it from me, you're helping out Lil Noble now. I got to throw Noble in. I was using Eli.
Oh, yeah.
I got to double down
he's
now.
He's not cute enough no more.
And he's not cute enough. I got to put a picture of Noble up. Every time you help me, you help this little young man here. So, this is what's going on. And like you said, the next thing is going to be, Pornhub.
Mm-hmm.
Where he just get ahead and gets that done.
And y'all not gonna want us to talk about that because it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. And somebody put on Twitter that reality is like outdoing the Boondocks at this point.
Yes.
Remember that was the whole thing.
Yes. Boondocks was so out there.
Yeah. But and I also want people to pay attention. Remember, I talk about people in our culture who have like big platforms. Pay attention to the people who are advocating for the candy and stuff like that, advocating for Biden and stuff like that. Also, pay attention to the people who are kind of advocating for this as well.
Yes,
because I've seen a lot of people advocate for it to look more consciously aware,
in tune with today's times,
with today's woke
young dudes be simping, especially young guys.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
It's bad with these dudes out here trying to get on the side of women. I hate sorry dudes.
Yo, that dude, the dude that's with what's her name, Meg Thee Stallion, Partisan Fontaine, who's nice. Okay, he writes for Cardi. He's nice on his own. But he has a tattoo, says like black women or feminist, something like that. It's like, come on, bro.
Like, stop it.
You don't need to do that. Like,
you
know
don't
what I'm saying?
need to do all of that.
Then it's another dude. It's another. I don't
and
even
side
mention that
note,
dude.
somebody threw a shoe at the baby on stage.
Oh yeah, for bringing out
Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
He bobbed and weaved it though.
Yeah, that was quick. Yeah,
that was quick. Because it's funny because usually you get hit by that because it's coming out of the dark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's coming out of the dark. All the lights are on you, and you usually get hit. But he had some quick reflexes. Yeah.
So I guess we'll talk about it more in the after show if you guys want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And later on in the after show also, whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about.
Yes, and I want to talk about the Haitian president and the other 3 African presidents.
Oh, facts.
All dying and what they had in common.
Yeah.
So we want to speak about that tonight on the after show as well.
All right.
Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
I feel like it's the first time we pressed the button because the first topic just kind of went.
Yeah. Kind of went a little bit. Oh, by the way, if you're looking at this digital display, this is going to be for the winner of the Hip Hop Decoded raffle that we launched a month ago, along with an actual NFT that will be given to you. You can go to OpenSea.io right now, OpenSea.io, and put in Hip Hop Decoded Collections. Hip Hop Decoded Collections. Don't do it right now because you're here with us. And you'll see all 5 of the NFTs I have laid out. You'll be able to click on it and get a little 45-second narration of what it's about. All the other stuff is locked for those who make the purchase. And if you purchase it, you get the full shebang bang shebang bang. But only one special individual gets this. And that's the person who wins. And that drawing will take place Monday.
Live.
And we're going to use, Malcolm showed me, the little automated, just spin the wheel from 1 to 100.
Yeah, we're not fixing the grant. We're not fixing it, you know what I'm saying?
1 to 100, and wherever it stops, we have that person's name, we have that person's email, we have that person's address.
Yeah.
And the reason we're doing it Monday is we want to give you a little bit of time in case you missed this show. Maybe you catch Thursday's show. And Monday at when we start or when we...
What do you mean, like time-wise?
Yeah.
I guess come back from the commercial?
When we come back from the first commercial break.
Yeah, we come back from the first commercial.
First commercial break, we're going to spin the wheel. Speaking of spinning the wheel, my man LeVar Burton is going to be on Jeopardy.
That's not the will. That's
yeah. But I tried to segue it into some cool shit, Malcolm. Don't call me out.
How do you sign up for the after show? Go to urbanx.nyc and scroll down. You can see a link. Oh, it just says, you can join $5 a month or $50 for the year. It has a list of everything that we offer in the membership and everything that will come in the membership.
For $5.
$5.
And side note, somebody asked, will I be signing copies of the books? No. From this point on, because I hired a service that handles that now. I'm too big to be storing books in my house now. So now I have a service, and we'll probably give a course one day on how you can do this and automate your life now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I still do have physical copies of Urban Culture Decoded available sitting around the house, and I will sign those. But now, I'm like a hustler. I just get paid. You know what I mean? So, no. That's what the first 100 books was for. I physically had those and signed those. So, sorry about that. People are like, can you sign it to my little cousin? Welcome, Tony. And yeah, I get it. No, I'm not going to be able to do all that.
Oh, man. Big news.
Big news.
R. Kelly.
Ooh.
R. Kelly. So it just came out that like 2 additional charges came out for him for abusing young boys.
Now, stop right there. That bothers me. Not the fact that it's young boys. This case is falling apart. For them to have to add that.
Oh, got you.
Dude, this is supposed to be an open. I'm trying to get you to read the tea leaves. This should be an open and shut case. They shouldn't have to add anything else to this case. The fact that now they have to throw in 2 boys and a bribery issue as well tells me something ain't going right. Now, obviously, if he's done these things, then of course,
So what I saw that was interesting as well is that the conversation didn't go through like, okay, obviously this is horrible. It went to, oh, now people got a problem with R. Kelly because his boys. People don't care about black women. Like, wait.
Whoa. They took it there?
Bro, it's like the mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
That people go through to just kind of always just be mad about something.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Once it's kids, it's horrible.
Yeah, we've stated that.
We've like. Okay.
I think everybody is in or on the same page.
You know what I'm saying?
With that,
even grown women getting raped, horrible.
Absolutely
understood. Don't try to make it. Don't try to
one up. See, this is what victim consciousness is.
Yeah.
And my victim consciousness is greater than your victim consciousness.
Yeah.
And as a result, did we ever thank homie for this piece here?
We didn't. Not. Let me get his name.
Yeah. So now we want to always one up each other in terms of who suffers more and all of that crazy stuff. And we have to move beyond that. We have been a traumatized people.
Yes.
No question about it. And the trauma runs extremely, extremely deep in all of us. And, so let's just leave it at that. But for me, I didn't look at it as now I'm concerned. I looked at it as now I'm concerned this case might be falling apart.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, fuck. Like, now y'all got to keep piling on.
I didn't even think about that.
And adding this shit. That means y'all shit ain't in the pocket. Y'all throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it that way.
Some other shit sticks. Yeah.
Okay. So real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to the brother who sent us this. I think this is tough.
Yeah, it's a copy.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is super, super dope. From Arbon Not Rugs. And I'll give you this guy's Instagram as well, because he linked this on Instagram. It's Bethune JCares_org. And super dope.
Super dope. We want to thank you for sending that to us.
Yes.
Malcolm has already put dibs on it.
Yeah, it's going in my office.
And he sent one to Lord Jamal, which we mailed out to him.
Oh, yeah, I did? Okay, good.
We mailed that out to Lord Jamal. So shout him out. And we appreciate that. That's something a little nice,
Yeah, it's tough, man.
It's tough, man.
craziness. So
as a matter of fact, you got to be on some Suge Knight shit. Don't step on.
Oh,
you step on the logo, son. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I have a 1-year-old who doesn't care about none of
he'll
that.
give a shit about. He'll take a piss on that shit.
Yeah. Like I had
his
me and
spaghetti
him had a little fight the other day because he had, like, his mom has she had like a scarf on a box or something, and he just kept taking it off, and I'm putting it back, and he's looking at me and dropping it. I was like, yo, you lucky, bro.
Yeah. And you told me he put something behind his back the other day.
Yes, he did.
So this means now he's starting to think about shit.
Like, he had a piece of paper. I'm like, thank you. Can I get it? And he said, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I think he's watching right now. He should be in bed.
And then you're going to watch. He's going to start peeking around the corner, seeing what you're doing so he can,
That's why I got the gates.
Yeah.
Got the gates.
Locking a black man down. That's foul.
That's why I got the gates, B.
Lock that black
until he
man
figure that out, but.
And now you and wifey, shout out Avery, I don't know if she's listening.
She probably is.
You guys have to understand he knows the power of crying.
Oh, yes.
And he understands that crying brings power.
Yeah.
And he will exude that power whenever need be.
Yeah.
And if every time he cries he gets what he wants, he will always associate crying. And this shit goes into adulthood. It's a real weird psychological thing. So you guys at some point will have to take the power of crying away.
Yeah.
Like, little nigga, go ahead and cry.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So just some of the tools of the trade.
Damn good.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Shouts out to the chat. Shouts out to everybody listening.
Yes, we appreciate it. We got
it.
1,900 people in here tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, appreciate you.
So, Kanye West, last week I thought the album was dropping on Friday.
Oh man, I kept refreshing.
I did too.
Refreshing.
I did too. I thought the album was dropping, and it didn't. But he had a listening session at the Mercedes-Benz Arena
in Atlanta. First of all, just the thought of that.
That's bold.
When other people have a listening party at a little spot, a little small spot, everybody can't get in.
Yeah.
This dude had a listening party in a stadium, and he's just walking around.
Yeah. He's not performing.
He's not performing. He's just gauging what he thinks is hitting and what is not hitting. Continue.
Yeah, so he debuted some new songs, some new music. He debuted a new song with Jay-Z.
Shout out him and Jay-Z working out their differences.
Yeah.
I'm always big on black men working out, especially when there's no real beef.
Yeah.
What's beef? Yeah. Is beef me talking about you? Is that really beef?
Right.
So because no one was harmed, besides a few egos perhaps.
That's it.
Anytime black men can get in the room. Now, let me tell you what I'm not with. I'm not with this social media passive aggressive shit where I get on my YouTube platform, I curse you out. You get on your YouTube platform, you curse me out, and then we come together on one show and shake hands and like make peace. That's all bullshit.
Okay.
That's all for ratings.
Yeah.
And that's why when we speak about certain individuals, you never see their name in the thumbnail. You never see us put them in the algorithms or put pictures of them or put their names in the title because we're not after clicks, but we just speaking our piece. I have to say that, and y'all know what I mean. So when brothers can get together, and and
apparently him and Drake are cool too now.
Him and Drake are just working it out.
Yeah.
I don't think Pusha and Drake ever gonna work that out.
That is
was
forever.
personal.
Yeah.
That's beef.
Yeah, that's forever.
That was beef. You brought my kids into this.
Yeah.
And you wish death on my producer.
You did.
That's
tick. Yeah.
Yeah, tick. That's tough.
Yeah.
So I think them coming together, and Jay-Z did his verse that day.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know how Jay-Z did, and maybe they just kind of connected.
Yeah.
So now Kanye, he gauged the situation, what was hitting, what was not, and instead of saying, "Okay, I'm gonna go home,"
but knowing how he does things, that's probably not even the album.
Right. But my point is, instead of him going home like every other nigga would do, he decided he wants to live at the stadium.
Yeah.
So it's soccer games going on.
It.
This nigga coming out in his robe, showering.
I respect it.
You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? He still got the same clothes on.
Yeah.
Same red goose down
When you gotta
with
lock
a
in.
stocking cap on his head. That's locked in.
When you gotta lock in, man.
That's locked in. That nigga is locked in. You know what I mean? What happens is he's found a vortex of energy he likes, and he ain't budging.
Yeah, like when I was finishing last few chapters in my book, I didn't shower for like 3 days. I just had Red Bulls in my room.
Because you could see the finish line.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm
you
finishing
was like,
this.
The finish
yeah.
line is right there.
Yeah.
I got to get this done. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. So, shout out Kanye. I guess August 6th is the new date.
I think.
I think they said August 6th.
I never listen to him when it comes to album dates. I don't listen to any rapper anymore when it comes to album dates. Drake album was supposed to come out in January.
Yeah.
It's about to be August.
And where's Kendrick Lamar's album?
When the hell is his
Lord.
album? Yeah, god damn.
Jeez. Yeah.
Is it? But yo, it's okay. I was actually talking to Avery about this. She said if she was a rapper, she wouldn't put out albums. She would just put out singles that she could perform, but not albums because of just kind of like it's way more pressure to put out an album, especially if your fans don't like it, if you do bad numbers.
Yeah. Well, that...
And I think putting out albums isn't as profitable as it was before either.
And that's why Kanye tried to change the game a few years back and people killed him for it.
Which was genius.
He put out the 7 songs.
That was genius.
Which is fucking genius, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe rushed. You know what I mean?
Except
Maybe.
for Push's album.
Yeah, except for Push's album. Push's album. And what's her name? Her album was tough.
Are you talking about Tiana Taylor?
Her album was tough.
Yeah.
Pusha album was tough.
Amazing.
The rest of that was okay. So, but the concept of 7 songs all charting at the same time, it was Pusha's album was just enough to make me want more.
Just that was it. You know what I'm saying?
And even Tiana Taylor was like, ooh.
And then you could go back through it 4 or 5 times.
Watch this. The album like Kanye, which was so and Nas, at least you wasn't getting beat over the head with 17 songs.
Yeah.
You could even get through that 7 songs and go, all right, I saw 2 I like.
Yeah.
So I thought the concept was genius.
Yeah, OT Genesis, he only puts out singles too. Like
Yeah. They said Kanye's next album is gonna be nothing. And niggas gonna buy it. His next album, he gonna be like, the album is out now.
Yeah.
And niggas gonna go, oh, it is.
Yeah.
And go to, iTunes and be like, oh shit. Now I ain't gonna lie, Malcolm. I listened. It was just the energy. Niggas will make up all kind of shit.
In the chat, y'all remember that movie Pootie Tang when he made the song?
Yes.
And it was nothing, but everybody was like, yo, Pootie's a genius.
Yes.
That's what it's gonna be.
Divorce makes you think about
all the relationships in your life.
And how you want to work for them and release.
Or release them too, yes.
Okay, maybe that was a story I missed.
No, because Kanye got divorced.
Oh, got you.
Maybe he wanted his friend back. He thought, like, you know what? This was my guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, that was deep. Drop bomb to that. Yeah, you was getting philosophical. And I jumped in on the back end of that. I had to know what was going on. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. And then you revert back to a comfort place. But Kanye was, Kim was there.
She was there.
She was there with the kids. She too was dressed in red.
Yeah.
To support, Kanye.
I'm waiting for somebody in the chat to decode that because I don't know.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing for no reason anyway. So
yes. Side note, I want to shout out Soul Society NC. It's the 1-year anniversary of them putting out this water. They've been on this water mission for a year, as you know. I swear by it.
I went by quick.
Yes. And so shout them out. Congratulations on building an empire and providing something to the people that is of value. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So we appreciate you because they literally are doing footwork all up and down the East Coast. They be in Atlanta, in D.C., and they be having truckloads of water, bringing it to the people. So shout my man Terrence Walker and his brother out for the work that they do because the water is amazing.
Also, shout out to my man Andre Truss, who just opened up his restaurant in Jacksonville, North Carolina this weekend. Shout out my man Dre.
Dre, we're going to go down there.
Yeah, we got to.
First, I need to see the menu. What's on the menu?
Flavor Hills. I got a whole bunch of...
Southern cuisine?
Kind of. It's,
he's in the South, yeah?
Yeah, it's that kind of Southern
I hope
cuisine.
it's some Southern cuisine.
Yeah, I'll interview him so he can talk about it directly. But yeah, my man Dre is a monster, man.
Oh no, Dre's a monster.
Dre's a monster.
Dre don't play.
If you read my book, he's one of the stories in my book. He has his own real estate brokerage, and then his partner was driving by, saw the location, sent him a picture of the location with the eyeball emoji, like, "Hey, what's up?" Hey, so let's check it out. Checked it out. And then we talked about locking in. Him and his partner, his team, they went on a 90-day push. And yesterday, I think Sunday was the grand opening. Sunday or Saturday.
And they were in Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, North Carolina.
So if you're in that area, Jacksonville, North Carolina, tell them Urban X sent you, and you're going to get a discount on the food.
I don't know. Dre don't play that. He don't play that.
I just threw that out there. You might get arrested. You in there talking shit. No, but
somebody said he's by a base. Yeah, he was a Marine.
Yeah, he was a Marine. So
yeah,
yes,
he was.
So go down and show down support. That's our people's.
Yes, that's my guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And throw our name out there. It might mean something.
It might.
Like Urban X. He's like, what? Urban X wings. Yeah. So
yeah.
You never know.
So you want to go to commercial break? Yeah, let's go to commercial break.
Yeah, let's go to commercial break.
You know, pay these bills.
Pay these bills.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause it's blacks we fight. And we taught that we angry and mad just out of spite. But we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kid in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people, how are we? If we treat it like the dirt beneath our feet, why we trees waiting to grow up, filled with knowledge, but whoever show us the names is Bobby making on the seat. We'll bring your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just be open-minded, take a listen, and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak.
You have 60 seconds to paint the perfect picture. 30 seconds to sell your brand. 15 seconds to make an impression. 6 seconds to introduce yourself. 1 second.
A voice can change the world, so let me.
Leslie over for you. And the talent you possess. Leslie over. Upon you. We need your voice, so yes we do. Leslie over. Leslie over. Leslie over. Leslie over.
Growth in One are all-natural hair, face, and body products designed to grow, rejuvenate, and sustain one's natural beauty. Made from the finest non-toxic ingredients, Growth in One's original formula promises to prevent hair loss, maintain healthy growth, and preserve the overall texture and essence of natural hair. Each one of our products is made from organic essential oils, minerals, vitamins, and proteins to ensure the highest quality of results in every bottle. Whether it's hair growth or skin care, when it comes to quality, reliability, and service, you can be assured Growth in One is committed to the highest standard of excellence. We are constantly growing our product line. Please check out our latest addition, our Amber Aroma Scented Candle. It's hand poured with love. Please visit our website at growthin1.com. Our products are designed to reveal the best version of yourself while including clean ingredients.
back.
We missed you guys.
Yes.
While you were gone to potty and tinkle.
And get your drinks and stuff
and
like
get
that.
your drink on. Or whatever it is you do.
Yes.
But we like you supporting those businesses.
Definitely. The information is in the chat, and it's also on our Black Business Directory on our website.
Yes. We're trying to build long-lasting relationships with the people who rock with us.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's been a great journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I know y'all saying, well, we see these commercials all month long. It takes sometimes 30 to 60 days for it to be implanted in you. And you might not need those services at the moment, but when you think about them, you go, wait a minute.
Yep.
Bang. So that's the whole predictive programming. Is not always bad when it's something of a positive nature. So we understand that. So we ask you to come in with us, build a relationship with our audience, and because you never know when they're going to need your services. Now, once they get your services, it's on you to hold up your name and reputation as somebody who delivers the goods. And we buy from all of them.
We do.
All, sort of like a test and support.
Yes.
I ordered some cake, and that cake showed up. Bang! And it was delicious. Ooh.
I got a reading from
Right?
Shanell.
We got readings.
You did too.
We buy hats.
Yeah.
We get involved with, some things. So we want to do these things on a constant basis to show support. And then if I don't get my stuff in a couple of months, your commercial just kind of vanishes off of our timeline.
Somebody said, how much for a commercial? Email sales@urbanx.nyc, and we'll get you fixed right up.
Yeah, we'll get you fixed up because we also run you through a process.
Yeah, we don't just take everybody's money.
We don't just take your money.
Because we don't, if your business doesn't align with what we do, because we get a lot of people who hit us up, and I'm just
weird
like,
stuff.
what?
We get a lot of weird stuff. So we want to make sure that we would purchase it, or it's in alignment with small, businesses of black people that we, rock with. We just can't, And when we say black businesses, don't mean you can't have a white person walk by in the video. That happens. That happens. They buy things too. They buy things, yeah. So, but we mean at the core of your business, and things of that nature. They say, no, I saw a white lady walk by. Yeah, they live on Earth too, my nigga. And their money is green.
That's funny.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Somebody said Lil Nas X's variant. Yo, that word variant is being used a lot lately. I just watched the Loki series, and it's about time travel and a variant of yourself in a different timeline. Delta variant.
There are no accidents.
Yeah.
So when you hear Delta variant, you know that there's something. They don't choose these titles arbitrarily. They don't just come out of thin air. So yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know if a lot of people are talking about this, but the Ed Buck trial is going on right now.
Oh yeah, he looks bad.
Yes.
He almost looks like he's gonna die soon.
Yeah, and this is the Democratic donor, gay dude who's killed two black men
that we know about.
And you don't hear any word about this from any Democratic news source, any black news source, any gay news source. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Lil Nas X says he wants to bring attention to the LBG, but he has not said anything about Ed Buck.
About the crimes committed against,
Somebody pressed Malcolm Hill on why he's not saying anything about Ed Buck. He said, why would I talk about that when, the biggest story is Bill Cosby getting out of jail? Why would I talk about Ed Buck, who nobody really knows?
Well, Ed Buck killed people.
And it's not about, again, his view on clicks versus news and factual information.
Absolutely.
Prime example, right? So he's being charged with a 9-count first superseding indictment with distribution of methamphetamine resulting in death in violation of 21 U.S.C., I don't know the code, distribution of methamphetamine and violation, drugs on premises violation, and enticement of travel purposes of prostitution in violation of some other U.S. code. And he's pled not guilty to all charges and being represented by Christopher Darden.
Oh boy, that's the OJ guy.
Yeah, and Ludlow Curie II. And yeah, so it's a few it's like 8 victims apparently. And I say just keep an eye out on it, because again, this is something that is important, especially of how it's handled, and the fact that it's not being covered should show you how important it is as well.
Absolutely. No, that is a great point. Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, somebody said, Tito Sanders said, I never heard this. Yeah, there's this guy, and we spoke about him a couple years ago, because he killed some gay a gay dude was found dead in his house or whatever, and like apparently that was the second time, and people were just like, whoa, who the hell is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So this is an ongoing thing here.
So pay attention.
Yep.
Pay attention to this, and we'll see what comes of that.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Cleveland Indians changed their team name to the Cleveland Guardians.
All right. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good thing. They kept the DIANS of Indians. So it's Guardians. So it still has the energy of...
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's what that was about. And it has something to do, I'm pretty sure Cavalier 23 can go more into detail, of the 2 pillars that lead to the stadium or something over some bridge that are called the Guardians. And so they changed their name to the Guardians.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have a lot of different team names that are about to be changed.
I like the Washington football team as is.
Do you?
I do. I've gotten used to it. Washington.
No, that's stupid.
You don't need a name. Washington. I guess.
That's stupid.
Is it stupid?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Team, you're supposed to have a name, a mascot, something. Just don't make it racist.
Yeah, well.
Like Indians is like, all right, y'all was wilding.
Yeah.
Redskins, y'all was wilding. You know
but they weren't wilding at the time that they made the names.
True.
Right? That was socially acceptable
during
that time. That's why they did it. So now we looking at it. It's like seeing a statue of a racist, a Grant, one of them dudes who was a slave owners.
Yeah.
Big ass statue.
Yeah. Oh.
You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
That motherfucker had slaves. And that must come down. So it
I
is.
said the Blackhawks, they probably going to get their name changed as well. The
Yeah.
Braves. I think the Braves is a cool name, though. I don't think they should change that. Atlanta Braves.
You see their logo?
Oh, change the logo then.
And Braveheart. I guess it's connected like Braves. I don't know. I have no idea. God.
Did you hear Pop Smoke new album?
I did not. I heard the song of Pusha T taking shots at Drake. Yes, I did hear that. He needs to let this go.
He does.
At this point, Pusha, you kind of let this go.
Yeah, he does.
Drake has defeated you.
What?
You won. Wait, hold on. He won the battle. Drake is winning the war.
Okay,
so Drake has buried his ass.
Drake did not Don't do that. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Okay, I said the song, I give him Pusha, the edge in the song.
Okay.
But what's happened since then? Drake has been piling on hit after hit.
Okay.
Listen, that lemon pepper shit is the illest shit
it is.
I've heard in a minute.
It is.
This nigga going for 4 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Just popping this thing off. So I just got to keep it a bean. Drake's writing team and creative team is superior to most of these guys.
Did you hear Lupe Fiasco and Royce the 5'9" go at it?
I heard them. They go at it a little bit. They was gonna do a podcast together. That's canceled.
They were doing a podcast already.
Oh, they were doing a podcast.
Yeah, I think it was a couple episodes. Like they were doing a show already.
Mm-hmm.
But like I guess like it was a conversation regarding like who raps better, and then they made songs. And I think because I heard the songs and then I heard the explanation of it kind of on Joe Budden's podcast. So they said that Royce just kind of wanted to show I can rap, like I can out rap you.
Right.
Lupe kind of just took it too far and started like really dissing Royce.
Got
you. Know what I'm saying?
Got you. Those are both superior MCs.
They're nasty, yeah.
Those are both superior MCs, and so, I mean, I don't know who I would pick from that.
I don't know either. I've never heard Lupe in a battle.
I've never heard him in a battle, but he looks like he could battle.
Yeah.
You know, he looks like he can get it in. So anyway, the Faith album came in at #1 for Pop Smoke.
It was okay.
All of those posthumous albums, they don't do well because you could tell the spirit of the person is no longer there.
Yeah.
And unless they had a Tupac catalog where they could just keep dropping hits after hit, it's really one of those things you're patchworking a verse here and you're trying to make something out of it. But it did debut at #1. So we want to send our condolences and fair wishes out to Pop Smoke's family for, getting that thing done.
Yo, Bobby Shmurda the other day was trending because he had a performance at Rolling Loud and people didn't like the performance. Like, I guess it was new music and people didn't like it.
Well, it's going to be hard when how long has he been away?
7
years?
7 years.
You don't just hit the ground running after 7 years and think you could just get it back.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, this is just the music mind of me, he's going to need some help. He's going to have to be featured on a song or two of somebody prominent. The feature takes off and hits, then he can kind of segue off. Because 7 years is a whole new audience.
Yeah.
In 7 years.
Yeah.
Whole new audience.
Like he was doing the shmoney dance and people was like, he twerking? I was like,
the
whoa, how
Shmoney
old are
dance.
you?
Yeah. Like, exactly. So he's got to understand when he was out, the kids who are now 21, they were 14.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's a big difference in your life, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you 14, and let's say you didn't even know who the hell he was. And now you 21, and this dude show up doing the Smurder dance. Nah, it's not going to work.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
It's not going to work.
Okay.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Yeah, Pinnacle Power. He should have been writing in prison. Absolutely. He should have, but you have to kind of still be in tune with the frequency.
And two, he wasn't the best rapper anyway. Rowdy was the better rapper.
Right? Yeah, we know that. We know that.
So when people were saying, I never forget, when people on social media, yo, when Bobby get out, it's on. I just kind of like, what? Why?
Yeah, true.
Like, I don't know.
As you can see, our display went out.
Yeah. But when you get your display, whoever wins, you have...
it has the plugs in the back, USB ports and plugs, so you can keep it on your desktop running the whole time.
So PayPal and the Anti-Defamation League are teaming up to ruin the money pipelines of extremist groups or somebody who has racist platforms and things like that. Remember when they took down, what's his name? Alex Jones.
Yes.
Pause. Right? When they took down Alex Jones, remember, they shut everything down he was getting, right? They shut down his PayPal, his YouTube, his Facebook, Instagram, everything. Right? So PayPal is teaming up with the ADL to kind of...
And first of all, that's racist.
Hell yeah.
I think PayPal should also team up with the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
So that whoever the Nation of Islam feels is a threat to black society, they should also do one with the Black Panther Party. They should also do one with FBA and ADOS. Right? We at FBA are joining forces with PayPal. When you say some stupid shit about us, we want to fuck you over and keep your money.
Yeah.
Because who the hell is ADL to have this kind of clout with their issues on things that they see deemed that need to be addressed? It's all the same thing because the ADL people are real estate agents.
Yes.
And they teaming up with other more real estate agents. That's all it is. Real estate agents coming together and say we need to protect our brand against everybody else. And so I think the Nation of Islam should hook up with Cash App.
Somebody said Teal and ADL been linked up. Yes, Teal he's not, I don't think he's a real estate agent. I'm not sure. But
a lot of them are. They change their names and stuff.
That's true.
Yep.
Somebody should best start thinking for yourself. Yes. Oh, let's start getting some questions.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, Bill Gates and George Soros, they're buying a virus testing company.
Yes, called what's the name of this company?
Majalik.
It's a company that does rapid testing for C-19 and other things that it tests for. And you say, isn't this kind of late for that?
Yeah, I thought it was like
the fact that they're buying it now tells me that there's going to be this is the new norm. I hate to use that term.
I hate that.
But these testing is going to go on forever now, and it's going to be sort of like your credit score. We want to test you to make sure you can come in here, and certain restaurants now in California said if you ain't tested, then you can't come in our spot. We just passed a law in New York. It's called the something act, where now they want you to digitally have proof that you can show your bosses, a digital proof of that you've been tested or you have been got the candy.
Listen, again, especially restaurants, right? If you're a restaurant and that's your stance, y'all just made it by the skin of your teeth last year,
and you're gonna do that, y'all out of business.
These people, they trying to stand on their soapbox and look more. What's the word I'm looking for? Hit me in the chat. What's the word I'm looking for? Like,
politically correct?
Not politically correct, but like just upstanding and
morally,
yeah. You stand on the moral soapbox, and you're gonna wind up losing.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Unless they worked out a deal with the like the state government to give them like funding to do so. But
right.
I don't see that happening.
Yep.
Somebody said the incentives has failed America. They failed regardless. You know what I'm saying?
A pizza joint in Atlanta said the same thing.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Dude, y'all selling pizza, bro.
Yeah, like what?
Dude, are you serious? Man. And I think you're underestimating how many people actually have not taken the candy. Mm-hmm. That's what you underestimate. You think it's just a few bad apples, if there's such a thing, and you are sadly mistaken. It's a lot of people who have not taken the candy.
Yes, there is.
And are not planning to take the candy.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Morally superior. Yeah, thank you, Leslie. You know what I meant.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you. You're the best. All right, let's take some questions, man. Let's take some questions. And while we wait on the questions, because...
Didn't write the lemon pepper... Come on, I didn't say he wrote it. I just said it was hot.
It was hot.
The 4-minute joint was hot.
It was. He snapped.
He snapped on that joint. Yeah.
RZA on the government watches. We talked about that on Thursday, but I thought that was interesting as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they narrowed it down to 12 people. Like,
yeah, and he's on that list. Among other things that he has issues. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on with Visa Islam right now. So they do these things. Somebody asked, have I seen young Pharaoh lately? No, I have not.
Apparently, he has some domestic.
Okay.
Didn't know.
Didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Didn't know about that. Don't want to speak on what I don't know. You got a COVID card for $100. That ain't gonna fly soon. You're gonna need a digital barcode. And that's where they're going with it. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna bust a CD doctor somewhere
with a bunch of them.
With a bunch of them.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
And so, now we have to stop this.
Yeah, that's exactly
because
what's
we
gonna
don't
happen.
know who's really got it, who doesn't. So we have to go digital. You look. This is in your hand all day.
Yeah.
You don't think they're gonna access that? Come on now. You underestimate the slow flow.
Yeah.
Of your government.
Monkeypox. I've heard about that. A kid in Texas, I think, caught it.
Somebody also caught the bubonic plague.
Plague. Yeah, in Colorado.
Yeah.
And died.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I didn't see. I heard Griselda did their thing at Rolling Loud. That's what's up.
Oh, they was at Rolling Loud?
Yeah, all of them. Y'all rocking with Raising Cannon. I watched the first couple episodes. I like it.
Okay, is this a continuation?
Yeah, it's the prequel. It's like a prequel story of Power.
I know this is gonna sound weird. I had a dream of 50 Cent.
That's good.
No, serious. Just now, like today or yesterday, and we were drinking some kind of bourbon or some kind of.
You drinking with 50 in your
I
dream?
was drinking with 50, so I don't know where that's going.
Jesus.
Some bourbon and some other stuff. Shout out 50.
The show looks good. It has like it's set in 1991, so it has like the 90s like aesthetic. Joey Badass is in there.
Can he act?
He can act his ass off. Yes, he
I
can.
like it. First of all, his music is the bomb.
Yeah, he's always wanted to be a 90s dude anyway.
Yeah.
Right? But so he's acting like a 90s drug kingpin. Riveting.
Nice.
I think his acting is the best part, but that's just me.
Okay. So shout out Joey Badass. He's extending his portfolio.
You gotta start a beef with 50 Cent. You know what I mean? You gotta
I've been trying.
Get these numbers up. Get these
and nobody's
up.
biting. I called them everything in the book that I could call them, hoping that somebody would.
You need a catchphrase. That's what it is. You need a catchphrase.
I'm gonna work on a catchphrase.
What's the name? Kwame got the Mama's Cooking.
Yeah.
Son got the snap box. The TV.
Yeah.
You need something. You need something.
I'm gonna need something because I gotta go at 50.
You need like a and that's a period because I'm the Black Dot. I don't know. That was corny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we work on something.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
We're gonna work on something. Yeah. We're gonna work on something.
Oh man. Let's take some more. Malcolm, did you see the trailer for Free Guy? No, I didn't. With Ryan. No, I think I did. I don't really understand the movie. I'll check it out.
What movie was that?
With Ryan Reynolds. He's like in a simulation.
Oh yeah.
He realizes it. Or
I want to see that. I do want to see that.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see that.
Did you experience any high winds? Did we experience any high winds in New York as a result of the typhoon in China?
No, but that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And did you see the sandstorm in Dubai?
First off, I don't like how now they're like news corporations are just putting out news that would have been considered a conspiracy theory 10 years ago, like it's regular.
Okay.
Scientists in Dubai are creating rain to combat heat, and nobody just go wait, what?
Yeah.
Mind you, people have been talking about weather manipulation since last year. Remember the snowstorm that people couldn't melt the snow and they
Yes, and of course my elders been talking about that 25 years. Weather machines, and now Dubai are using a series of drones to make it rain. Yeah. So it's a lot going on in the world, and we're being distracted by Little Nas and all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Floods, hurricanes in Michigan taking place, sandstorms. So the sandstorm, son, is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's like you just go, is that motherfucking sand coming? Yes, this shit is sand. And dude, that shit just blows through. You can't see. That shit is crazy. Give you a ghetto Cosby story of a friend of mine.
Oh, snap.
Bus driver.
Okay.
She was working the beach route. I was behind her.
Okay.
Stuff, right? Not literally behind her. Driving behind her. And she must have been arguing with somebody on the bus.
Right.
You never argue with people, especially people from Brooklyn, because they're not wrapped too right. So when she got off, it's a loop. You come back around. Somebody must have grabbed a bucket of sand. True story. True ghetto Cosby story. And when she opened up the bus on the other side, they threw the bucket of sand in her face. Now, that's part of the story. She panics because it's sand.
Oh, she's driving.
Oh. She was picking people up. Because it's the last stop, so you come back around, and they threw a bucket of sand in her face.
Yeah.
She panics. She was drinking a 7-Up. So the first thing she did is grab the 7-Up to rinse the sand out of her house.
Oh, my God.
And it was a disaster.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what I would have did in a moment like that.
Yeah.
You grabbing the first thing you can think of. Now, if it was just good live water, might have flushed your eyes out better than they was before.
That was a good one.
But 7-Up and sand is going to lead to a disaster. And she was out a couple of weeks behind that. Yeah.
Somebody said, from Sufi to Goofy is a perfect catchphrase for you.
From Sufi to Goofy?
That was a good one.
Yeah.
But some of them, they starting off at Goofy. So
Yeah. Some of them are already at Goofy.
Yeah.
Unless you're calling me a Goofy.
No.
Nah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Michael, do you think they're gonna have the Asian American gymnast win over Simone Biles in the push? Maybe.
No, she's gonna unleash the beast. She's gonna put a move on that's never been seen before.
Well, apparently, I think she was complaining that because there's no fans, there's not gonna be fans. The first competition, her parents are not at. She feeds off of the crowd. There's no crowd, so she's kind of nervous. I don't know if that's just storyline setting it up for, but because if she loses, it's kind of like
Yeah. Side note: I've had people have a barbecue cookout on my bus.
Really?
I'm just keeping it a bean with you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. On the way to the fucking beach,
Jesus.
I smell chicken cooking. These motherfuckers is in the back of the bus having a cookout. That is a true story, among other things I've seen in the back of the bus. Anywho, yeah. So she has a move she's gonna display.
Yeah, hopefully.
To set that thing off. I got my money on Biles to get it done.
Yo, I saw a video of her doing that move, that flip, and then somebody else doing it, and it's apparently like supposed to be like physically impossible that she can like land that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
Very impressive. Very.
Yeah, we just spoke about the sandstorm in Utah. What else do we got?
Well, I spoke about the one in Dubai. I didn't hear about the one in Utah.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. I'm fake news. I am fake news.
So the world, the earth is cleansing itself. Floods in China. It's a whole bunch going on, and we're being distracted. We have to, pay attention. It's really a lot going on out here.
First off, it's a lot going on. So in a lot of the other countries, they're protesting, like really protesting these mandates, and in America, because I think the only reason that there hasn't been a lot of like sweeping like mandates is because we have guns.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You're
it.
damn right. Shit, guns is holding this thing down.
Yeah. So there's no like wonder as to why they're trying to take everybody's guns. You feel me?
Somebody said, Doc, do you believe that Flat Earth documentary? Yes, but not the part of that you think I would believe. The Flat Earth part is the final piece. Understanding how those cathedrals was built, I felt was worth the documentary all by itself. How they shipping them kids in all of them orphanages and how they place people, I thought was another amazing part of the documentary. So there were certain parts of the documentary that had nothing to do with Flat Earth per se that I thought was worth my time, because these cathedrals and the water system and how this was an electromagnetic system that the ancients were using, and that's why there was water everywhere, and the way the water was designed to bring certain amount of energy in. I thought all of that stuff was amazing. They didn't even deal with Flat Earth really, except at the very end. So no, that was worth my time. Yeah.
Somebody said, what movie could you watch over and over again and not get tired of?
The Matrix.
Okay.
The Matrix for me is one of them kind of movies. Malcolm X. Very long.
Yes, you
need some time.
3 days.
But I can watch Malcolm X over and over again. Inception.
That is a great movie. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Inception is another one. Just off the top of the head, those are some of the movies I can rock with. Yeah.
I can do Inception. I like Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, that was crazy.
That's one of my favorite movies. Hot Tub Time Machine. Hilarious. I don't know. I can literally
funny.
just watch it
That's
all the
funny.
time. Godfather. Love that movie.
In terms of comedy, The Hangover. The first Hangover.
First Hangover. That was a great movie.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That's a good one.
Me and wifey watched Dark Knight Rising last night or the night before last.
With Bane?
With Bane.
Yeah, I think Bane was a better bad guy than Joker.
Wait a minute.
I think Heath Ledger acted better.
Wait a minute, Malcolm.
But I think Bane was a better villain.
So you think Bane was better than the Joker?
Yeah, I think Heath Ledger acting was far superior. But I think as a villain, more imposing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Misdirection.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you think.
Exactly.
It's a lot of misdirection. Most of you rappers are rhyming about women in cars to deflect from the fact that you really don't have bars. You youngsters merely adopted hip-hop and was born in it.
Now we need a skit.
I know all the words to the movie. That's my Bane. I'm working on my Bane.
We need a skit now.
Working on my Bane. Yes. Absolutely. Decadent nest.
Yeah. All right, so that being said, guys, thank you guys for joining us for another show.
Yes, we getting ready to turn up.
Yes, we're about to go to the after show. So for the members, guys, listen. Give me give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, give us a few minutes.
Give us a few. Cause
so
like,
go stretch. Go get something to eat. Can we get those lights up before we leave?
Yes.
Go stretch for a few minutes. You know, then maybe we'll play a skit or two.
Yes.
Or something.
Okay. I will have the link to the membership in the community tab in the membership. Okay. You can so when you see it, you can either watch it from there or you can click watch on YouTube. And it'll take you to the live chat like we
right. You can watch it from the channel,
yes,
or from YouTube.
Yes,
that choice is yours.
Okay, I didn't hide it. J Nightmare 3, you finally got there. But listen, I put in the link right in the chat. Okay, I mean in the community tab. Okay, and if you're watching right now, like on another day, whatever, it's just gonna be in the membership itself. If you missed the actual live, okay. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to catch the after show and all of our other exclusive content, you can sign up for the membership right now at $5.
And we got another announcement coming soon.
Yes.
I like making announcements.
Yeah, another good one. I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, this is going to be a goodie.
Another good one. So with that being said, peace.
Peace.